Hello everyone, good morning. This is Dr. Subrajit Mishra. I'm a surgeon from Bhubaneswar, Orissa. I am here to give my feedback regarding the Phoenix Harmonic and Option Mastery batch combo. I was a student of batch 11 Harmonics and batch 2 options. So in brief, if I tell something about myself, I am a surgeon and I normally don't have time during the day and sometimes even during the evening hours to monitor and watch the markets. I watch the markets and I analyze the markets usually post working hours at night or early in the morning before anybody else gets up. So for me, it is important to have a setup in which I can decide my entry points, exit points, stop loss points in advance, so that I can have very little confusion at the end, at the time of execution. So I have been trading for 4 5 years and I have explored various other options. I was a student of batch 12 equity in stock Phoenix some 2 to 3 years back maybe, and I have been trading since using various indicators, various other setups, Bollinger Bands, Ichimoku, indicators like RSI, stochastics, and I have used MACD, okay, and moving average, crossovers, most important. I have used them for a long time, and however, the problem is since because of a lack of time that I can give to the markets, I have not always been successful. I have been successful at times, but those have been patchy. There is no consistency. Hence, I had researched over the internet for techniques where you can get all these things predetermined. Okay, so I came across harmonics. I took some courses in Udemy and I browsed various videos in YouTube, watched them. I read Scott Carney's books on harmonics and I got a idea about the basics of harmonics and I was trading that. However, I always felt there is something missing because the execution was not perfect, the trade management was not perfect, which I was not able to analyze on my own. Hence, I decided to join the course. I had decided to join the course before the beginning of the batch one of this Phoenix Harmonics. But however, because of COVID and various other personal reasons, I could not. Eventually, I joined batch 11. What happened during this period is I attended many free webinars of BK sir. I think most of you must have attended those, and if not, they're available. They're pretty frequent, and you can attend those to get a fair idea about what I'm saying. During those webinars, BK sir, I think, is the only mentor all over the country who interacts with students during the batches, during the sessions, and it's live, it's one-on-one. It's you have to unmute and talk, you have to ask your doubts, and he is a bit aggressive in his teaching style, which I like, in fact, because that puts you on your toes, that drives you to be attentive and focus on what is being taught, and that frankly is a bit intimidating for a few people, for a few students. Always, it's a fact. It happened to me also. However, I thought that if there has to be a change, it has to be a radical one, and finally I took out time, and the classes are over the weekend. So if working professionals and anybody who doesn't have time during the weekdays can opt for it. For me, Saturday Sundays are also basically working days. So what I did was I took an emergency duty, which is for the night shift on Saturday, so that I can attend morning classes on Saturdays and Sundays also. Throughout the week, there are assignments which help you figure out the various patterns, and any doubts you have, you can grab them during that time, and you can discuss it later. Okay. So coming to about the course is roughly 2 to 3 months duration, and it covers all the basic harmonic patterns, advanced harmonic patterns, as well as options, how to execute them, and the best part, see, the course contents you will know. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm going to talk about what is the best part of the course, why you should join the course. Okay, there are three reasons. One is the mentor. Mentor is BK sir. He, if you want to tell about him, I will not be able to describe what do you say exactly, or I will not be able to do justice to what he teaches unless you attend the course, because he is one mentor who is concerned about the students that he's teaching, because that builds up his reputation, and of course that should be the goal of any teacher, that each student of his should succeed and should understand what is being taught. Okay, so he made sure of that. He made sure that how you would be pushed to unmute, talk, discuss, clarify your doubts before every session. We spent almost about an hour or hour and a half clearing the doubts of the previous students, previous sessions, discussing the charts, any issues anybody had with any stock previously in the past week, assignment charts. Okay, that was done. So I was very I never wanted to miss. Even if you miss the session, you can get the recordings, but this doubt clearing sessions I never wanted to miss. Second is the course. The assignments were given every day, and throughout the course you were trading using paper trading, using neo stocks and other apps, and you didn't trade live, but at the end of the course you were asked to trade live, and you traded under guidance of the mentor, and so you were given targets. So it put you in the right path. It streamlined my approach. Okay. Secondly, there was Ajay sir session. Ajay sir is he is the mentor of BK sir, and his sessions were held offline, which was pretty good, and which were pretty new. All the information contained were pretty new, and I am sure you'll never find them on the internet. I have searched the internet for harmonic resources completely. If at least I think so, and offline sessions are a new approach, but they are they give you the materials which you can refer to at a later stage, because frankly speaking, for a newcomer, when he starts and starts drawing these patterns, it's very, what is it, confusing to say the least. It's not confusing exactly, it's actually too much to remember. Gradually you do once you start practicing and drawing charts, but initially it's difficult. I acknowledge that, accept that in fact. Then coming to, there is another aspect of the course, which is the Phoenix review team. It comprises of the old students of the previous batches, and they review your charts when you send them. Okay, there is a particular pattern in which you send your charts, and they are reviewed by the team, and feedback is given to you. If at all there is any correction to be made, they are suggested. And review team is very active and reviews your charts pretty fast. And I think they are an integral part of this course, and maybe in the future some of you or some of us may also be a part of the review team, and I'm happy. They're very dedicated. So why join this course? This is a brief about the batches, that the sessions that we had. Why join this course? One is if you're a working professional, it's always good for you if you have your entry, exit, stop loss criteria as predefined. You have no confusion regarding the market direction. Okay. Plus, this course reviews the understanding of the basics like candlestick and trend line. Okay. The assignments keep you up to date. The classes are over the weekend, so you don't need to find time daily for 3 to 4 hours to attend the classes. You have a good review team. Okay. And best part is the mentor is very approachable, because he is very approachable. We have talked to him over the phone before my classes started, during the sessions, even after that. And he explains you the basics of why it works and how it works. So the why and how is very important. Every aspect of your learning, the why and how is very important. That is what he focuses on, so that eventually you don't need to remember the name of the strategies, the name of the patterns. You just understand what it is, and you implement it. Okay. And who should join this course? I think everybody can join. Old traders, they would have some difficulty because they have to unlearn some concepts that have learned over the years and that has been ingrained in their mind. But freshers, they should definitely join, and this is the only course that they will need, I think, if they join this course in the beginning. Okay, thank you, have a good day, and thank you VK sir, thank you Ajay sir, review team and the entire team of Phoenix Harmonics, because I think this is something that has made a difference in my trading style, and it will help others also. Thanks a lot, it's a very good initiative. All the best.